As a professional organizer, I have used all the products. I have tried and tested every gadget and every solution, most of which don't work at all. So today I'm sharing my favorites, the things that actually keep my home tidy and organized with no effort. These multi-purpose bins are changing my life. They have always been one of my favorite organizing products, but now that I'm using them in the pantry, I'm seeing their life-changing magic. Here's some things I love about them. They're nice and deep, so they take advantage of like the wasted space in the back on a shelf. They're clear, so they work for visual organizers. They have a handle, so even heavy things are easy to take down. But what I love the most about it is it really comes in a lot of sizes, so it corrals your stuff. It contains your stuff. I know I'm excited about a bin, but seriously, my pantry has never been tidier, easier to take care of. I don't have to clean it. Nothing's getting wasted. Everything is visual and it looks awesome. Okay. All out of pad. I've been using this for over a decade. You can find this lots of places. I'll put links down below, but it organizes your grocery list like it's set up at the grocery store. So as you run out of something, you just check off what you want and then you rip this off and take it with you. And I know a lot of people love digital things, but this works for my family. It's like $7 and I don't know what I would do without it. You ready for awesomeness? This is called containing your condiments. Did you know that the little things in your fridge are actually removable and they're meant for condiments? Just keeping all of your condiments contained into one of these means when you're having a party, you just take it out with you and you never have to hunt for the ketchup. This is a small thing that is like so impactful. Seriously, one for salad dressing, one for sauces, contain your condiments and you're freaking welcome. Every time I had ever gone to Ikea, I coveted this rod and bucket system. And it comes in lots of different colors, but I'm not a visual person. And Joe always talked me out of it. But I finally won, and I have to say, I love it because it puts things off your surfaces, it gets them up. You can use this in your bathroom or your kitchen or anywhere, your office, for all the clutter, makes it visual, but it's also gorgeous. I'm a sucker for pretty functional storage, and this is like one of my all-time favorites, rod and bucket system. See this cool picture frame? It's actually my command center. A command center is like, and mine evolves over time, but it's basically a spot in your home where everybody's schedule is in one place. Maybe you have a calendar, but if things are on your phone, can your kids, can your spouse, can everyone see it? Having it in one place, this includes the meals and the to-do lists and the calendar, is life-changing. It might evolve, it might look different than it did 5 years ago, but having a command center is the thing that matters. Hashtag not sponsored. Nothing is sponsored. Anytime you can stick stuff to the inside of cabinet doors, you're winning at life. So I love the little plastic stickers. I've used the metal ones. You can have hooks, even 3M hooks. Seriously, it's like this magical thing that gives a home and also maximizes unused space. And I, like Frank's Red Hot, I stick these things on everything.
I put that on everything.
If you want to feel fancy, you need a makeup table. It's not just about feeling fancy though. So I used to fight with my husband for the bathroom and getting ready in there, and I used to stand while putting on my makeup for some reason. Just getting an old desk and buying this light up mirror for the top. Crazy pants, okay? Not only do I not have to fight for the bathroom, but I feel like this is like some kind of self-care. I have more room for my stuff. It's organization overload, and it's a treat to myself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to a makeup table. I don't want to say life-changing, soul-changing. I'm just gonna walk out, but you know that this is life-changing. This is something I used to make fun of people for all the time, and that is this acrylic purse organizer. One, who has that many purses? And two, why do you need a stupid thing to hold your purses up? And then I tried it, and mind was blown. Because before, everything was always tangled and falling over, and I actually like these bags, but I didn't have a place to put them. Just getting this really cheap plastic organizer keeps them organized, contains, gives them a place of honor, and it was like $14. Worth it. Next thing, slim line hangers. Also a thing I used to make fun of, like how bougie are you? And then I tried it, and they're so soft, and they're so slim. But more than that, not only do they save me space in my closet, my clothes don't slip and fall off all the time, and it just makes it feel like I have a grown-up, beautiful space. Sometimes it's the little things that can make the biggest difference, so treat yourself to some really grown-up slim hangers. Just trust me, they're worth it. Baskets. Seriously, one of the first things I ever did was ditch the dresser because dressers do not work for me because I don't like to fold and just put all the things in big old giant baskets. Pretty sure this is the biggest basket that ever existed. I should declutter. The point is, there are things that I don't care if it's wrinkly, like pajamas and tank tops and bathing suits and tights and workout gear. Why would I fold and why would I deal with an annoying dresser when I can just shoot it in like a basketball? Everything looks like I have my life together. And better yet, I never lose anything and it's seconds to put it away. This is something I splurged on years ago. I'm not gonna lie, it was expensive. It was like $100 and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so much money. No, it's not. Why? Because I have an obsession and a problem with jewelry and it didn't have a place to go. And also I needed a full-length mirror and this is both things. You could put belts, accessories, all the little bibbity bops that would otherwise just be clutter and have a functional mirror in one. It's a bit of an investment, but I have to say it's one of my favorite organizing products of all time. Most gadgets are a huge waste of money, but this, it charges my watch, which I never wear because overstimulation, but it also charges my AirPods, and this is the best part, charges my phone. And if I turn it sideways, my phone becomes an alarm clock. It keeps all the cord clutter to a minimum. Everyone, how do we live without this? I don't know. All day, yes. This is called a Catcher 2000. No, it's not. It's just a basket that I use that rolls under my bed for all the stuff that would otherwise be on my bedside table, like all the books I say I'm gonna read, and my journals, and my lock-picking kit, because, who doesn't want to be a secret spy? And my rope. Not for naughty reasons, but because I like to practice figure eight on a bite. This could save a life one day. The point is, all the things that would otherwise be clutter all over my bedroom, I keep in this catcher. Because I'm an organizing expert. Sometimes I feel like I give the same solution to everything, but this is the thing. For the past 15 years, I've been telling everyone that they need, which is a shoe organizer. It doesn't have to look like this, but the point is it's really narrow. It doesn't take up floor space. Not only can you organize shoes, but it gives a spot for all the little bibbity bops. I've used this for paper before for clients, craft supplies, whatever, toys. If you are short on space and you need to hide your stuff, shoe organizers for the win. I feel like I need to be extra because this is so not extra. It's called drawer dividers. It is boring, but it will change your entire space. Just having some dollar store little dividers in every drawer means you can be lazy and chuck stuff in, but it keeps it tidy. It's a must, it works. It's not flashy, but like who needs a flash in their pants to be organized? This is what I call a memory catcher. It's not really. It's like a temporary memory bin that I keep here in my entranceway. So if anything special comes into the home, like report cards, or this is my certificate for graduating fire school, and I don't have the capacity to go and file it in our memory bin right away, I put it in this catch-all catcher. And then one time a year, I empty it out, I decide what's worthy and what's not, and I file it permanently then. Just having a memory bin in your entranceway or in your kitchen, wherever you tend to pile special stuff, just trust me, you need one of those. Over the door organizer. This one might look like a bit of a hot mess. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Your door is the most underutilized space in your home. So whether you're using a system like this or those clear pocket shoe organizers, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure you're taking advantage of the back of the door. This is like the smartest thing I've ever done. 3-tiered cart. This thing is like, whew. So we use it as a homework station, but we've also used it as an art cart or a hobby cart, a workout cart. This is like when you don't have enough space for things to be left out all the time, but you want easy access. A wheelie cart is a dream come true. It just leaves when you're done with it, preferably in the closet. I will never stop talking about this because, oh, Do you have a random, I don't know where the F this belongs bin? You need one. This is like all that household stuff that I'm not exactly sure where it should go, but it's not worthy of the junk drawer because I hardly ever use it, but I probably should keep it and I'm not quite sure. And sometimes my husband buys random stuff and I don't even know what it is, so I just throw it in the random household bin. Organization. Emily just let me know that this lint roller is in a very convenient spot. That was totally an accident. It just fell out of the bin. But also, maybe that's a hack. Genius! This is my household management binder. Do I use it every day? Absolutely freaking not. Is it life-changing? Yep. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, everything you need to run my home is in one place. Plus, it has all the passwords and all those stupid pieces of paper that you just leave around because you reference every now and then. It's all in one place, from takeout menus to my cleaning checklist to like my kids' password to their bus app or whatever. It's all here. It's also very private, so you can't see, but you need a household management binder. If you want to make a household management binder, I have all the printables I use and more on my website. Go to clutterbug.com/printables.
Alexa, what is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life depends on the life in question. 42 is a good approximation.
That was the answer I was looking for. If she didn't say 42, I was out. What am I talking about here? Having a digital thing like this, a Google Home or something, yeah, it tells you the meaning of life, but also it can set alarms and reminders. It can add things to your calendar and shopping list just with your words. It is basically executive function in a little tiny speaker form. If you need one, you should get one, which goes without saying. See this basket? What's in here? I don't know, and that's okay. I call it my clutter catcher. And if things are kind of important, but I'm not 100% sure, they go in here. And then when I'm like, where's that super important thing that I don't know where it is? I know it's in here. And when it starts bursting, then I empty it. It's kind of like my brain. Chaotic, yet awesome. This is a thing I've been doing for like ever. Oh, it's a hot mess right now. Don't judge. This is my tidy tote where I keep all my favorite cleaning products. This is like a lifesaver. So as I travel around the house, I can dust and I can wipe and I can spray, and things that don't belong, I can put in here and carry with me and put away as I go. I know it's kind of heavy, but like we all need a little arm workout. This is a tidy tote and you need one too. And then it just boops and then boops and then booping away. A divided Lazy Susan is superior to a regular Lazy Susan because nothing falls over. Like, it is organization, but also if you're a little rough and crazy like my family, still nothing falls. And you take advantage of the entire space so nothing gets lost. Labels, the holy grail of organization, yet it's this one thing that everyone resists. They're like, I don't need labels, I'll remember, and I'll put things stack when I'm done with it. No, you won't, and you don't. That's why your home's a little bit messy. If you just labeled everything, this did something to my brain. Basically, overnight, I just was like treating my house like a kindergarten classroom. I labeled everything, and then I started putting stuff there. I don't know how it works. I'm sure there's a sciencey reason, but please, please, please give this a try, because this one really is life-changing. And goodbye. Let me know in the comments below how many of these solutions you have. And if you're like me and you're always hunting for the next container, it's like fantasy clutter. I have an entire room dedicated to storage bins that failed me epically. But these things actually work. They work for my neurodivergent brain. They work on my worst day. They work and keep my home tidy without me having to work. You know what I'm saying? Lazy systems for the win. You've got to give these a try. And if you have another quick, easy thing that's working for you, share it in the comments below. I can't wait to give it a try. Hopefully it doesn't go to the closet of doom, but I'm optimistic. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. You might be thinking, wow, Cass probably did a line. Haha, I did not. I seem like I'm on something when I'm off something, and today was a very busy day. Usually we film these videos in the morning when the meds are working. The meds stopped working about an hour and a half ago, and so this is Raw Dog ADHD Cass. She's a little annoying and hyper and obnoxious, and also she loves pressure. And we only had 1 hour to film this video, so I delivered. But that leads me into my end story, which is I just went to Neurodiversion 26, which was this amazing event celebrating weirdos. I don't know what else to call it. neurodivergent minds. People who have autism or ADHD or some other spectrumy thing, we all got together and took our masks off, and I sobbed like an infant the whole time. It was incredible to be able to just be myself and not worry about being embarrassing or annoying or too much or too loud or too fast or too hyper. I could just be all of those things and nobody cared. And I was the least weirdest person in the room, which was awesome, you guys. I live in a place where everyone feels so normal and they just like all seem to be able to do life easily. And so to be around people who were extraordinary, but also struggling with everyday things was just, I met somebody who won Survivor and also like did skydiving and all this crazy thing. He was a jujitsu champion and he like spoke multiple languages. Also, couldn't remember where his own Airbnb was. And lost his phone like every 5 seconds. I met a doctor of psychology who hacked his way into university, became like the head of this Cambridge thingamabobbery smart stuff, and then decided that's boring. And now he just compulsively does magic and mentalist tricks. I went out to dinner with him, and the whole time he just read my mind and did card tricks. And it was like, he wasn't being paid. The whole event, he was just doing magic. You're a doctor, bro. You don't need to do this. But he loves it. And that's the whole point. This was like, oh, I just wish I could live there. And I wish everyone could experience what it feels like to be able to take your mask off and just like celebrate your pure, weird, super crazy self. So hopefully I see you there next year. I'm going to make sure I shout about it more so that you don't miss the opportunity because it was amazing. That's all. That's all I got, Emily.
Thank you, goodbye.
All right. Thank you, goodbye. Should I moonwalk? No. Yes. Maybe. No. Yes. This is how I put away my laundry because I'm awesome. Because I'm awesome. And organization for the win. Next thing, slimline hangers. Slimline labels. Why can't I just leave the room?
You're like Caroline Winkler. So how to start and end.
Sometimes I don't know how to start the actual video. I'm talking now. That's what I should say.
Let's try again. Let's try again. Rod Bucket system. It's like the Superman of organizing products. Sure. Rod Bucket. It's like the gold star of organizing products. And it comes in gold. So. Just